How's it going, everybody? Welcome to the channel. As always, if you enjoyed today's video, don't forget to hit that like and subscribe. It helps out, means a ton. You guys get plenty of fun stuff. And oh my god, this was such a wonderful day. I didn't even realize 51 was coming out. I didn't realize we got a chapter today. I figured we were on a break. A lot of times, chapter, break, chapter, break, chapter, break, chapter, break. I didn't notice this is one of the times where we decided to put out a few chapters in a row. So we also have another chapter coming next week. At least it said another chapter in 7 days. Anyway, yeah, so super awesome surprise. I should really pay more attention to that, but hey, when I don't, things like this happen and I get super happy. So yeah, anyway, chapter 51 was wow. Okay, so real quick, chapter 32, I had a lot of complaints about chapter 32. It was super hype. It was where Kafka charges up, he jumps up, punches that amalgamation jellyfish thing that Kaiju number 10 called after he was defeated, and he saves the base as he falls down and it blows up, and then he's arrested by Mina. But that was all that happened in the chapter. It was charge, jump, punch, land, boom, you're arrested. That was the entire chapter. And it was just barely anything actually happened in the chapter. What was there was super cool, but it was so stretched out. I didn't like it. The entire first half of this chapter is just a clash between Isao and number 9. The clash that happened at the end of last chapter, that attack that Isao was throwing out, that attack carries into this chapter and through half of the chapter. But it's so good. We have commentary from Screamy Scientist Guy. Thank you, Grim. You're wonderful. Yeah, we have commentary from him about what's going on. We have number 9 commenting, saying things like, oh, I've evolved to combat this. I've evolved to be able to withstand this. And then we have Isao coming back like, no, this isn't it. And then he finishes it off, and oh, it was so good. This was so much better than chapter 32. So much better. And I mean like the structure of it, how we did it. But anyway, getting into it, yeah, we pick up the little cover page, the first little thing, because yeah, Matsumoto kind of does what Ichiro Oda does with their cover pages. He always has, like, not always, but a lot of times it's a nice little thing. It's Isao and Hikari carrying Shinomaya by the arms while she's carrying Shinomaya. They are all Shinomayas. Carrying Kikuru by the hand as she swings between the two of them on their way back from grocery shopping. Absolutely precious picture of that little family. Gotta love it. Anyway, yeah, we pick back up from last chapter. Like I said, mid-clash, still going on with it. We even get a little panel of Kikuru back during her mom's funeral. She was wearing the same black garb when she was crying. Yeah. Anyway, so yeah, going on with the chapter finally. We learn a couple things from a couple people. Screamy Scientist Guy lets us know that I need to come up with my own name. I feel like I'm stealing that from you, Grim, and I apologize. Yeah, so he's telling us like, oh, this is a directed energy attack. Okay, awesome, cool, sounds great. I didn't really know we had directed, like, energy attacks. I thought it was, like, lightning bolt, like, stream thing, and then, like, force blast, but maybe force blast equals energy attack? I don't know, doesn't matter. Anyway, more importantly, the other thing we learn is from Itami. He says this as he sees this, like, going off in the background. He's like, that's what devastated Sapporo, whatever that, what is support? What is that? Have we heard that name before? I don't know if that was like a kaiju or what, if they called a certain kaiju that. I have no idea. Anyway, he says, but the important thing is this is number 2's main burst. So this was like number 2's like all-out attack when it was alive. And now Isao's, I guess, all-out attack now that it's dead and gauntlets. Anyway, yeah. So he also says that if he's using this with a human body, with his human body, he's not going to be able to keep up. So, yeah, I mean, this has kind of been the theme of the fight, that Isao is just, one, got devastated right away, and then it's just wrecking his own body by pushing it so far. I mean, that's just kind of what's going on here. Anyway, yeah, so, woo! So, yeah, he's letting out this attack. We have scientists like, the core's exposed. He can do it. Kaiju number 9 says, no, calm down. Don't act like you know me so well. I know me. You know you. Let's just stay on our own lanes, okay, buddy? I evolved to handle this. And he starts shape-shifting his body into a ball? Like, weird. Okay, anyway. So yeah, he's acting all confident, like, excellent. Creepy. Awesome. Love it. Cool. Anyway, Isao, after this, says, oh, well, no, too bad for you. This isn't the whole attack. And he's literally, okay, so I gotta act this out real quick, because this is just so badass. Shinomaya is literally sitting there with both his hands out in this attack. And he says, too bad, that's not it. Still has to hold one hand there, has to hold number 9 with the hand and the shockwave, keep his footing, turn his whole body because of the way his footing was, okay? Whole body, this is the second shot. Boom, and goes back into it and just sends this energy wave straight through number 9, just absolutely demolishing a building in the background. Took like the majority of this skyscraper, like the entire center of this thing, just got like melted away by this attack. And then the entire top half just gets thrown off of it, and then a huge ass explosion in the back. That was wild. At first, I thought number 9 got like blasted away, because you know, like force blast and stuff, like pressure waves, things like that. I thought this like blasted number 9 through that, and I was, holy crap. No, turns out he just blasted the energy attack straight through number 9's center, which you would think would take out the core that was right there. Not exactly so much. So yeah, that core is like wildly powerful considering that energy attack went straight through that thing. So yeah, everybody sees this. Kafka sees it, Narumi sees it. They're actually joined up on the way to Isao. They actually kind of met in a similar point and just took the rest of the way with each other. I mean, they're both going full speed. If they happen to be around the same top speed, then there you go. They arrive at the same time. Great. Anyway, they don't really do anything this chapter. They just show up at the end. So anyway, yeah, they see the explosion. All the scientists are getting like blasted away by this. The one that stayed, what was his name last chapter? We got his name and I already forgot it. I feel so bad. Anyway, yeah, he was like almost getting blasted away. He's even sitting there like, ow, ow, ow. Like that actually hurt. He was close enough. The other scientists that have already evacuated, remember, they said everybody else evacuated. That means they are at evacuation distance. You have to get a certain distance away before it's considered evacuated. They are still almost getting blown away by this blast while they are sitting behind a car, however far evacuation distance is away. That's wild. Anyway, yeah, going back to it, number 9 still starting to form back together. But he does say, even my powered up body wasn't able to stop all of that. Impressive. So yeah, he's forming back together, and there's a really creepy panel where you're like looking at him from the side, and his shoulder looks like this like warping mess. Creepy, I don't like it. I did like it, it was really cool. So yeah, he's forming back together. Isao is absolutely wrecked. Isao, like a boss, Shinomiya, is going to the very end, and he's still trying to fight. He's sitting there, all he's saying is just one more attack. Just one more attack. But he's like, his eyes are whited out. He's bleeding profusely from the face. His body's not even moving. Like, it's shot. So, Kaiju number 9 starts morphing around Isao with these claws and fleshy just masses just enveloping him. Okay, alright. Turn the page, and a small panel in the corner just has them covered by a big smoke cloud. So, Isao saying one more attack. You might think maybe he was able to pull it off. Maybe he got one more attack off, and the shockwave from his force blast gauntlets sent all this dust flying up into the air. Maybe. But either way, we have Narumi and Kafka showing up. And we have Narumi sitting there thinking, Mr. Isao, is he... And then we see him, standing triumphantly, finally, atop of Kaiju number 9's body. No longer getting back up and forming back together, just a mangled mess of Kaiju number 9 laying on the ground, with Isao like a boss Shinomiya, the Director General of the Japan Anti-Kaiju Defense Force, standing on top, his job being completed. No, this is not what happened. Matsumoto wants you to think this is what happened. Matsumoto wants people to think that Isao was able to get that one more attack off that he needed. That one more attack that he wanted to do so badly. But let me ask everybody a question real quick. Why is this the only singular time in this entire series so far where we didn't get the big pretty panel to finish the fight? Why is this the one single time we didn't get to see it? Why did Matsumoto decide to hide this? This is something we get from Kaiju number 8 in basically every awesome, cool fight. Even some of the smaller time fights. These super awesome panels. And we've gotten them earlier in the chapter. But to end the fight, we get it covered up by a smoke screen? It's because Matsumoto doesn't want you to see what actually happened. What actually happened was, well, what we saw happening. Number 9 took over Isao's body. This is no longer Isao Shinomaya. This is number 9 in disguise. Number 9, he's shown us the ability to control kaiju bodies and his own body in so many different ways. Taking control of a kaiju weapon with a compatible user needing the body and everything, well, that's got to be so he can control the body to use it, or so he can take over the body to use it. This is number 9. I think this is number 9 inside Isao's body, controlling him. This is not okay. If I am right, and this is number 9, not Isao, this is bad. This is extremely, extremely bad. So, yeah, this could be wild. Maybe he did get the attack off, but it's still just not the end. Maybe he got the attack off and we think he won and he'll get down off Kaiju number 9. Like, let's go home. I'm tired. Narumi, take me home. Please. Or maybe he just starts to keel over on his own from using the suit too much. And then Kaiju number 9 gets back up. I don't know. I kind of like the idea of him taking over Isao more. Not that I want to see that happen to Isao. But that makes the story going forward so much more interesting for me. Because we have this ticking time bomb of when this truth comes out. When does number 9 make his move? We can see the bomb, but we can't see the clock that is on the other side. Number 9 can see the ticking time bomb and the clock because it's his bomb. Everybody else in the story doesn't even know there's a bomb there. They think everything's good. They think we won. They don't know anything's wrong. So we actually have a lot more agency. Well, not really agency, but we have a lot more information than they do if this is the truth. So yeah, that's going to be really interesting to see like when that comes up, if it comes up, if I am right about this. I have no idea, honestly. Like, I can't say for a fact. But the fact that we hid it behind this smoke screen, and that is not something we do. We do not hide cool stuff behind smoke screens in Kaiju number 8. No, we put that on full blast. That is what we do. That's one reason I enjoy the series so much. So yeah, this is just wild. This is going to be crazy. Maybe we're getting another chapter next week, so maybe we're not done with the hypeness right now. So maybe number 9 will just get back up and not be inside. I don't know. I don't know. It's wild. Let me know your thoughts down in the comments below. I hope you guys enjoyed this chapter. It was so super hype for Isao, and then also for 9 at the end, I guess. Maybe. I don't know. Yeah, let me know what you guys think is exactly going on here. I want to know what everybody's thinking. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you next time. I'm out.